Hey guys, this is Troy with Mainstream Linux. Today we're going to be going over Pop! OS 20.10. Also, in the next 3 or 4 minutes of the video, I'm going to explain to you how you can enter to win the Xbox Series X that we're giving away on November 30th. Pop! OS 20.10. Thank you guys for watching today. I'm running a live CD inside a VirtualBox. When it comes up, it asks you your language. So you go ahead and select that. And default. And it's going to ask you if you want to install or try demo mode. We're just going to zoom on over to demo mode. Now, right off the bat, Pop! OS is a very, very good looking operating system. First thing, let's do a right click. Let's see what kind of options you got. New folder, show desktop and files, open in terminal, change background. Let's check out the backgrounds. What kind of backgrounds do we got right off the bat? So we got some decent looking. There's a lot of Pop! OS branded ones too. Just one click and it brings them up. I'm going to go with a little darker one. But anyway, let's go there. Let's click on activities. And let's see what we get out of the box. You get calculator, calendar, contacts, files, Firefox web browser, gparted, Geary Mail, install Pop! OS, LibreOffice, the Pop Shop, settings, system, terminal, text editor, utilities, and weather. So let's go ahead and open up the file system and see what we got there. Okay, you got your base file system here, and I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that if I go over here, let's go ahead and go to settings real quick. Online accounts, yes. So this is going to have your Google Drive integration too, which is really great if you're somebody that uses Google Drive. Let's go ahead and put that in and make sure that it does integrate right into the file system. Okay, let's go ahead and set our keyword, or our keyring, I mean. That's set up. Let's close, let's close, let's close. Activities, go to your files. Boom, there it is. See, that's what I like about GNOME and GNOME or GNOME, whatever you want to call it, Mainstream Linux. Let's pull that up. And right there, those are my drive files. Now, they're not locally downloaded, but when you go in and you pick one that you want to open up, you just double click it, it'll download it, and boom, it's there. So and that's one of the great things that I do like about the GNOME OS is that you're able to integrate it like that. Geary Mail. Now, another thing, when you set your online account, immediately it automatically adds it to your Geary Mail. Now, I love the look of Geary Mail. One thing that does irritate me about Geary Mail is that remote images not shown. There's no way to go in. There's no global way to set that, so you don't got to check in on each email. You do it for trusted from sender. I like to look at my remote images because I'm not getting any spam. I'm not getting anything like that. So it doesn't bother me to go in and just click it so I can see the pictures that are included or whatever. With Geary Mail, it kind of locks you into where you've got to do it with each and every email that you receive. You can go over and go always show from sender. You don't got to do that again. But then it's just one of my quirks. It's not something that I really like having to do, but it is part of the process, so it is what it is. Now, like I said earlier, we're having a giveaway. November 30th, we're giving away an Xbox Series X console. Watch this quick video, and when you're done and come back, I'll show you how you can sign up for it.
begin.
I love that video. That's a great video. But anyway, the easiest way to subscribe for it is just subscribe to my channel. That's it. Now, if you subscribe to my channel, you're entered in the giveaway. If you also leave a comment on my video, you're entered another time in the giveaway. So if you subscribe and leave a comment, you're entered twice. So that's pretty easy. So let's go over here and keep looking at what we got on Pop! OS. It's a very, very good looking system. Let's look at the Pop Shop. A lot of people talk about this. It's their store for their software. It's really nice. It's really smooth. And it's, you got it all in categories right here. So you can just click over on accessories or, okay, activity log manager. So there's all the accessories you can download. Um, makes it pretty easy, makes it pretty simple. Let's look at audio. Okay, so it's got everything right there. Audacity. So if you wanted to install it, one thing I really do like about it, okay, so there's only a deb. Now, on some other, what you'll notice on some other software is when you click over here on that, it'll say it's a Debian file. Some of them will say a snap file, flat pack. It'll give you options of whether you want to get the deb file, the snap pack, or the audio, or the flat pack, I'm sorry. So that's pretty nice. I like the Pop Shop. Looks pretty good. Let's go over here. Settings, system. I wanted to see what version of LibreOffice actually comes in the Pop! OS. So let's open that up. Okay. Oh, about LibreOffice. Now it's got version, okay, it's got one of the most up-to-date versions, 7.0.2.2. So that's nice. So you're getting the most updated version of LibreOffice, uh, bug-free and ready to go. That's pretty impressive. I like that. Let's close out of that. Back to activities, system settings, system monitor. Let's look at the system monitor and see where we're at. Resources. So at idle, with just system monitor open, you're at 1.3 gigabytes. That's not bad at all for GNOME. Uh, did one yesterday. Deepen was running at about 900 to 1 gig, 900 megs to 1 gig. So, Deepen's a little bit lighter. GNOME about 1.3. But what you also got to take into account is I've only assigned 2 gigabytes of RAM and 2 processors on my virtual machine because I like to see how these operating systems run on lower specs, for the simple fact that if you have an older laptop laying around that Windows won't run on anymore or other operating systems are having issues running on, all you got to do is plug in a Linux distro and roll, and you've got a system that's as good as new with a great operating system. So let's close out of that. Let's zip on over here. Let's open up settings and just take a peek under the hood here. Of course, you're going to have your network settings, Bluetooth. If you've got Bluetooth, you got it on a laptop. Appearance. Okay, you've got your background choices, then you've got your appearance. You can actually go to a light mode. I lean more towards the dark mode, but if you're a person that needs to have that light mode, it's right there. It's one click away. So that's pretty easy and simple. Notifications, you can set do not disturb. You can set it to where lock screen. If you're on the lock screen, it'll show notifications on the lock screen. And then also choose which applications you want to be able to turn notifications on or off for. Privacy. Location services are off out of the box. You can turn them on. You got your Thunderbolt setting right there for support. File history and trash. File history duration, you can set that either forever, 30 days, 7 days, 1 day. If you want to set it to 1 day, whatever you put into the file history, it would just keep it 1 day on it. Okay. Trash and temporary files, you can automatically delete content. You can automatically delete temporary files, and you can actually set this up whether you want it to be 1 hour up to 30 days. So that's just your own personal preference there. And then screen lock, you can adjust when it locks, what the delay is. So that's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Online accounts, we kind of went over a little bit. Google's the only one that integrates their online cloud storage with the file system. So if you've got a OneDrive account, it doesn't. It will set up your email into Gear Email, but it will not set up your online uh, cloud storage or OneDrive. Sharing, sound adjustments for your main speakers, for your volume levels, for your input output, for your microphone, whatever you want to do there, you can set up. Power, how you want its power saving options if you're on a laptop, suspend, or what you want it to do with the power button. Displays, I'm presently running at 1680 by 1050. For some reason, when I try to go to the 1920 by 1440, it will not render correctly. So I'm still working on that. Something about VirtualBox in my machine. Mouse setups, you can also set up for your touchpad and things like that. Get that taken care of. Keyboard, your basic keyboard settings, printers, and of course removable media. And you know, at the end of the day, it's a pretty decent operating system. It's definitely, if you want to give Linux a shot, if you're coming from Windows or Mac, or if you've just been on a different distro that you kind of getting tired of, or it's getting stale, give Pop! OS a try. It looks really good. It's a very beautiful distribution. System 76 has done a great job, and I highly recommend it. I may give it a spin myself. Get off of my Manjaro KDE for a while. But anyway, in closing, I just want to thank you all for watching. Also, don't forget to sign up or subscribe so you can be entered into the Xbox Series X giveaway that we're doing on November 30th. Subscribe, you're entered. Remember, leave an extra comment. You're entered twice. But that's it. Pop! OS 20.10. Thank you guys for watching today. This has been Mainstream Linux.